Hi everyone. It's hard to believe that is our final project for this program, and I really enjoyed this semester for this class. And let me introduce you to my final project. My final project is called Grow Praise. It is because in daily lives, people hardly recognize the importance of praise because is when people receive negative emotions, they have a stronger emotion to express it. However, kind of when they receive others' help or they feel really appreciate others' efforts, we don't feel like expressing it, especially for our parents and for our intimate friends, because we kind of assume that they know it. However, praise and positive feedback is very important for relationship development. And this is my first page, which is to receive the feedback from the parents and friends. And here we can type in the email of their and and here when I click on send email, the email app will be triggered, and here is that, hi, I wish you can fill out a survey for me. So it will send links, and it will send links to other people, and other people can fill in the survey for our reflection. And here is to go to the survey page. Here in the survey page, questions are divided into two parts. The first part is about personality, is to ask friends or parents to select 3 words to out of 8 or 10 features to describe the user. And when it clicked on 3, other checkboxes are enabled, because for the respondent, they are only required to fill in 3 features. And here is to evaluate their relationships, especially for the last 2, which is specifies the compliments and how appreciate they think the user are. And when they select it, there will be there will be a result table. But originally I want to create a table for the user. However, we have not learned how to use database or link to HTML to one database. So I will create it on the same page. And here is the result table for characteristics and result table for their relationships. As you can see that for the choices, for the checkbox I have selected, there's a little dot here. And for example, if a second person select them and select for this and submit, the circle will change so as the color of the circle. And as the circle change, becomes bigger, the color becomes lighter, to show that the user are more like one of the features here. And also you can see that this dot, the color also change, because for the features one, I want to use both the the shape as well as the color to show that. And for the relationship, I use the opacity to show how close they are. And then for based on this table, the user can then to take do an experiment. For example, for each day, they're required to praise their parents or friends for a certain time. And when they finished one, they clicked one. And also, this will show that they have praised, well, to what extent they have praised their parents or friends. And when they reached 5, accomplish this task. And finally, they will accomplish all of them. And then at the end of the experiments, they will check for the results and send emails again to their parents and friends, and to collect the result after the experiment. And the table will then show the features or the image of themselves on their parents or friends' mind. And there will be a comparison between pre-experiment and post-experiment result to show that praising others do contribute their relationship development. And here, in the process of I doing this final project, first of all is the problem of the data set, because we have only learned how to use the local data set for one JavaScript. And in the process, it occurs to me maybe I can attach two HTML to one JavaScript. However, I failed because every time I reload the JavaScript, the dataset will reset to its original. That is, the score of each will be set to 0. So I cannot do that. That's why I make it in the same website. However, it's not meant to be, because the survey website is used by the respondents, and the result table is for users' reference. And another problem I have encountered is that it's very hard to identify which checkbox the respondent choose, and to change the data set. So I should locate where the features lies in the data in the array. However, the array we have only learned to use numbers to locate a certain item in an array. So I should identify them, and to change the dataset is not to change the inner HTML of this result table, but to change is to change the dataset to present it. And I really enjoy making JavaScript and make it really function, because it seemingly to be a very simple function. However, it requires a certain steps. You should first locate where you should change, and where it should be triggered, and how it should be triggered. So I really enjoyed this class, and thank you very much.